Live already. Were you laughing on the bike?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Don't try this at home, kids. Living and bike riding on the boardwalk, the little jetty. Yeah. Safety
Although
first.
I have done this while riding a camel, so I'm going to say that I'm a pro.
I guess I have to agree with that.
So good evening,
Hey,
good morning,
everybody.
good whatever it is, wherever you are.
Yeah, it's mid-morning where we are in the Maldives. It's like, what? Hang on, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock in the morning here in the Maldives, which means it's like the middle of the night in the east coast of the United States.
So yeah, we've been here on our honeymoon the last 4 or 5 days or so. We have officially been married for a week,
Yay.
which is, we lost a few days in travel there, so it's like, wow, it's a week, yeah. So we got this down by now, right?
We do.
So far, so good?
Excellent, so far.
And we just want to show you a little bit of where we've been staying, because I know the Maldives is, and we know the Maldives is on a lot of people's bucket list.
Yes, it's gorgeous here. I mean, it totally lives up to the hype. The watercolors, the little villas that you're over the water. I mean, it's like amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So we're checking out today. So we figured we'd give you guys a little kind of grand tour of our little over the water villa that we've been staying in for the week.
So let me turn this around and let us give you the full tour. So this is obviously the door to get in.
Yes.
And Cindy, why don't you, there you go.
This is our coffee station that we've been having coffee remain. They have the version of Keurig that they have in most of the rest of the world are these little Nespresso machines. So it makes a little mini cup of coffee, which is disappointing for those of us Americans who like grande size. This is our little living room area. Each one of the rooms of the house, as you'll see, opens out to the water. So both sliders open up. And this is our ridiculous view. So that's another villa. We have what's called a pool villa because we have our own infinity pool, but we have steps that go down directly into the ocean. So we were able to snorkel out here. And I've been referring to our little ocean paradise as the aquarium because we've seen stingrays and baby sharks and any number of tropical fish just kind of swimming by and congregating, and it's been really cool to see. And this is our infinity pool, which has been amazing. I think we posted a picture of that early on. So this is gorgeous. We just kind of sit in here and just look out at the aquarium. It's great. And you can see, like, I don't know how well the colors are coming through for you guys, but the different colors of the water are just breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. And that's a little line of villas there on the side of the island that we're on. The island is very small. We ride bikes everywhere, as you saw my husband doing, safely without a helmet, right?
So look at all the water villas over there. I'm going to do a little close up so you can see what it looks like closer. Those are all the water villas.
Yeah, there's a few folks out there snorkeling, as you can see, in the water.
Snorkeling folks.
Yeah, there's a few yachts parked out in the deep water there, a few boats. It's been gorgeous. This is our little sitting area in the afternoon because we are like a stone's throw from the equator, so it is Africa hot here, just so that
So your uncle, Oscar, asked what the ocean is.
This is the Indian Ocean, and I think the particular part of the Indian Ocean that we're in is the Arabian Sea. It is really shallow right here. So you can see the gradations of the water. The light color water, it's really shallow. You could actually stand in all of this. And when it gets dark, there's a shelf there. The coral reef is there, and it just drops off deep into the ocean there. So they've instructed us when we snorkel not to go don't go to the dark water because there's different kind of sharks there, not the little baby ones. And this is the bedroom portion. Again, the doors open, you know, all the way up. So if you guys can see, kind of, I mean, imagine this view, like waking up to this, like sitting here, looking up.
So here's Cindy sitting here. Let's show you what she's seen when you sit. This is what we see when we sit.
This is what we wake up to every morning. Yes, Danny Spikes, I said husband, because that's my new husband. Those who don't know Danny, she's a relationship coach and she is the bomb, so check her out, D-A-N-I Spikes, Danny Spikes, she's fabulous. But yes, so this is what we woke up to every morning. And this is the bathroom, which is like, I think every girl's dream. I mean, look at this tub and that view. Like, what? I mean, it's just freaking amazing. The views are gorgeous from everywhere. You know, vanities, potty. Cool, we have dual showers. So, like, this is the regular shower here, but out here is the outdoor shower. So you can take a shower outside. I mean, you know, you have like a barricade so the neighbors can't see you, but outdoor shower, which my husband really enjoyed doing outdoor showers. I don't know why that is. But yes, so this is our slice of heaven.
So look at, this is the tub.
Yes.
This is the tub now. Yeah, you
I mean,
get in there.
imagine laying here like this view. It's amazing, guys.
And then this is what you would see if you were in the
If you were
tub.
laying in the tub.
You see that water. Look, there's no barrier. If this water was deeper, you could technically jump in that, but it's not deep enough.
It's not deep enough.
It's not deep enough.
It's like maybe knee deep.
But this is what you see. So here's our neighbors. Look, you can just take the stairs down and go start snorkeling. There's nothing stopping you. There's the other villas. And there's the water.
Do my music on.
But that's the way that you want to take a bath.
Yes.
As a woman, I'm just guessing.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to speak for women.
mean, and they provide you with bath salts right there, so you just soak your troubles away. Although I don't know that I had any troubles while I was here in the Maldives.
No.
Wow, amazing.
And so that's the room. So I'll show you the view from our little makeshift office area. And I'm showing Cindy some of your comments here.
Hey. Yes, Mega. Oh wow is right. Let's see. Thank you. We look amazing. We appreciate that, Daphne. Yeah, we're happy to share. We want you guys to see our little slice of heaven. I mean, we didn't do as many pictures and stuff as we normally do, but because we were, you know, honeymooning. But
So let's go sit out here and talk to the people.
Sit out here and talk to you guys for a minute.
Again, this is the balcony. If you're just joining us, we've had a lot of people join us. That's our neighbor's villa. This is ours. It is a water pool villa. That is the Indian Ocean and a sea. There's yachts out there. And
Our infinity pool.
And our infinity pool. Oh. Okay.
So
Now we're gonna sit here and talk to
that is this, or not that, this is where we have been staying all this time. So hi everybody, thank you for jumping on. It is absolutely amazing. If you have the Maldives on your bucket list, I suggest you do whatever it is you need to do to make it happen, because it has been like, I mean, look at that water behind us. God bless America. It is amazing. We've had such a great time. The Maldives are really working on sustainability. So there's no roads here because there's over 1,200 islands, but only a few of them are inhabitable. The total population of the country is like 400-some-thousand. But on this island, you ride your bike everywhere, or they pick you up in a buggy, which in America we call a golf cart. Pick you up in a golf cart or a buggy.
We will tell you, to get here, it is a little bit of a journey.
Oh God, yes.
Because we left from Florida and then we went to New York, because for those of you that are thinking about budget as far as this goes, it's cheaper to fly out of a major city. So like a New York, a Los Angeles, you know, a major city, it's going to be like New York especially. You can catch flights for around, I would say, for economy, anywhere between $1,000 and maybe $1,500 per ticket. And we flew on Etihad on our way here.
Which was the bomb.
We flew in their business studio.
Amazing. So
yes.
Yeah. And their business studio, full lay flat seats, so you got good sleep. Food service on demand, so you order what you want
when you want.
So you don't have to like eat
No
when the
set
food
meal
comes,
times.
No set meal times. You can do not disturb your little pod thing so they don't bug you. You know, they welcome you with your choice of orange juice or champagne.
There's a like a bar, like lounge area
on the plane.
On the plane, just for
Yeah.
business class passengers to sit there and
network
congregate and
connect
network.
and
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. So
in the plane.
in the plane, so that was pretty cool. It was one of those big double-decker planes. So the
Yeah.
top floor was, you know, business class, first class, the residences, which are these like apartments. You know, we weren't in those yet, but we will be.
We will be.
And then the bottom half of the plane is economy. But even on, and then Etihad Airways, even economy is bigger than, it's not like a Spirit Airlines or Frontier economy. It's still roomy.
Very
economy
roomy.
seats, very roomy.
Yeah. So we did that for the longer flights here, but then we went from New York to Abu Dhabi because Etihad is the national carrier of Abu Dhabi in the UAE. Mm-hmm. We stayed there for 12 hours, so we did go into the city, and we didn't get to see it as much as we want to.
Because it was nighttime, yeah.
It was nighttime.
And stuff closes like at 8 o'clock, so we didn't realize that, so we didn't get to see. We get to do drive-by, so we did see the Grand Mosque from the taxi, which was just breathtaking, just even looking at it at night.
And then we did take a 4.5 hour flight-ish to Malé, which is the main city here in the Maldives. Mm-hmm. And then from there, we had to catch we're calling it a bus plane.
Yeah.
Because this plane, it was a prop plane, which is fine, but then it made 2 stops.
Yeah.
Not one, 2 stops.
2 stops.
So it flew to an island, it stopped, it let some people off, and then we went to our island.
Yeah, so we were confused because when the plane landed, we're like, okay, we're here. We're trying to get off the plane, us and some French dude who was really pissed off.
He was
very mad. We don't speak French, but he was clearly mad. So we didn't get off there. We were like, it was the first time we've ever been on a plane that it like stops off like a bus and lets some passengers off, lets some people on, and then we go on to the next destination. So that was interesting.
And then we took a speedboat ride.
Yes. Once we got to the airport here, they ushered us to the dock to take a speedboat ride out to this island. So it's definitely the bus plane. Yes, it's definitely a process to get here. It takes a couple of days. You know, I think, you know, we got a hotel room in Abu Dhabi, which was helpful because we got to sleep, and so, you know, we could have come straight through, I guess, but, you know, getting some sleep along the way made it not so grueling the couple days of travel that it took us to get here.
Yeah, and it all is going to depend on routing too, whichever airline you take and how they route it.
Yeah.
You might have to have that layover, you might not. It depends on what you take.
So it just
but
varies.
then we got here, and the island itself, so each of the Maldives, there's 26 islands, and each island is, besides the main one, is a resort. So like they're all resort islands. So it's the main island that leads to the gangway. If you watch the beginning of this, I'm riding on a bike on the gangway, and that leads to the main island. Now, to get around on the island is the bikes that you saw in the beginning of that live. That's why we had a bike.
Yeah.
Because when you want to drive around on this island to get to restaurants, to get to the reception, to just go look around on the beaches, you ride a bike through the island.
Yeah, so that was fun, and the bell was really good. We got to ding our little bell.
And it's convenient. Yeah. It's very convenient.
It was very convenient. You just hop on your bike, you head to town. You're not town, I guess, the main part of the island, because every room is over water or facing water. The ones that are on the beach are kind of on the main island, but so you have to have the bike or call the buggy. You know, if you want, you can call the buggy and they'll come pick you up and drop you off wherever you want to go. But it was just easier to ride around the bike so we can get where we wanted to when we wanted to.
Yeah, so we're gonna post a bunch of pictures that we took on a nice camera, and of videos of, I have actually taken videos of Cindy riding the bike, which she didn't know about at first. I'm sitting there taking videos of my wife while she's riding the bike. Yeah. But hey, we're professionals. This is our job. We're like YouTubers and Instagrammers and marketers.
That's right.
So
don't try this at home, kids.
All you marketers, give me a hands up.
Yes.
Go in the comments if you're watching the replay on this and say that you understand as a marketer what it takes to get that content.
Yes, to get that shot. You know, we did bring the good camera because, you know, for as great of pictures as our cell phones take, you know, on our good camera, you know, it made a whole lot of difference to really capture, you know, the colors, the water, the scenery. So we'll be, you know, really we'll post those up once we get back. And we have Wi-Fi here. It's a little sketch at times, you know, but we're in the middle of like literally nowhere, so we're just thankful that it's even available. And thank you for About My Dimples, Daphne. Yes.
So, what I'm going to do before we sign off is I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to show you the front of the villas for those of you that are just joining us, so you can see the gangway in the front of this.
Yeah,
but
the island.
Be on the lookout for our photos from the Maldives.
Yes.
Be on the lookout for our content that is going to be coming, because we were on vacation and we were on our honeymoon and we did just get married, but
Thank you,
we're
Wayne.
we're lifestyle entrepreneurs.
Yes.
We are agency owners, so we did talk a little strategy for some things going forward. We got some exciting stuff coming your way.
Yes, absolutely. You know, and we were kind of getting teased by some folks, you know, be on your honeymoon, enjoy each other. We were on our honeymoon. We've had a great time, you know, but for us, what a lifestyle business means is that your business, your life, and your love, they intersect. I don't buy into the philosophy of, you know, of balance, you know, this much on life, this much on business. For us, it's kind of all one. And we have the ability to have downtime whenever we choose to. And for us, you know, being here, taking some downtime, it sparks that creativity in the mind. So we also have the flexibility to, you know, do some work when we feel like it or not, because we're not clocking in or out, and we're not beholden to anyone except for our clients, of course. You know,
Nope.
client appointments, different story. But so we were able to really just disconnect for a little bit, get those creative juices flowing, so that we could, you know, kind of frame up what the rest of 2019 is going to look like, and then kind of, you know, beyond.
And so we did sleep in. We did do yoga overlooking the ocean.
Was amazing.
We
Every
did
morning
do
on the deck. Yes.
a honeymoon delight couples spa day.
It
Yes.
was just heavenly.
That included massages, that included facials, and I did get my first facial, gentlemen,
Yes.
and I do recommend it.
And his skin
it's
is just glowing.
It's
don't
glowing. And I did get a body scrub, which I guess Cindy said, like, you haven't had a body scrub before, so I guess I'm out of loop on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did do, so we did
Yeah,
do some,
we did lots of fun stuff.
and
you
some
know.
dinner,
The
and
food's been good, and they have one really like upscale restaurant here, and then kind of a dining hall and some beach bars, and so we just kind of did a kind of a, you know, we tried everything. We did everything that there was to do here. So it's been, you know, it's been really good. But we did want to share with you guys, because at the end of the day, we are, you know, marketers. We do have a lifestyle business. And what that means for us, again, is business, life, and love intersect. They're not separate. It's not like we have to work and then clock out and be on vacation for a week. You know, our life is a vacation, if you will. And so that allows us the flexibility to, you know, connect with you guys, share our experience so that you guys understand what's possible out there, you know, for you, because, you know, we're not special or different. You know, we're not doing anything that you guys can't do. And, you know, part of our mission is to teach you how to do that.
And that's the thing. Cindy and I talked about this repeatedly.
Comments.
Yeah, we talked about this repeatedly, that people want to travel. You want to go to the Maldives. You want to go to some amazing destination, but then you don't, for whatever reason. There's not a big barrier to travel to a place like this, or to travel anywhere. There's a lot of ways to do it.
There are a lot of ways.
I mean, an old-fashioned way to do it is just work a little harder to save up some money and do it, right?
Yes.
You can do that, but don't let anything stop you from seeing this. So if we can be in places like this and give you a little slice of it, we like to do that. But our message is, you should be doing it too.
Absolutely, yes. And Wayne, you're correct. We can now write off our honeymoon, because we did do some business on our honeymoon. So my accounting brain always takes that into consideration.
Yeah.
But yes, again, you know, you guys, if it's on your bucket list, definitely do it. We're going to show you the front of the villa now before we sign out, so you guys can see that.
So get
Again,
one more look over here, people, of all this beautifulness. There's the over-the-water villas. There's the ocean.
Yes, our infinity pool.
Here's the infinity pool.
Gorgeous, gorgeous view. Look at this.
Look at that view.
Just sheer.
You can't make that up, folks.
Yeah, you can't make this stuff up.
Look, you got people skiing and water skiing and jet skiing. Here's our neighbor's villa. This is what it looks like. And then look, this is where we go down to snorkel, and tell them what you saw in the water while you're...
So in the water, we saw, I saw a stingray when we were doing sunrise yoga over at the spa. So they have a deck like this, but it's kind of bigger. And we were doing sunrise yoga, and there was a stingray just kind of waving his little flap at us. Yesterday, we saw 2 baby sharks when we were over at the dive center, just literally in the shallows. So I don't know if it's still up on our story, but we posted on our story, like in ankle deep water, baby sharks. So I was a little nervous, because I'm wondering where the mommies are. And then we've seen any number of tropical fish, all kinds of colors, big schools of fish. I keep joking that it's the aquarium because as we're in the pool just looking out, there's schools of fish swimming by and all kinds of animals, so it's been amazing. All right, let's show him the front. So out our front door, you can see the other side of the view. And the craftsmanship is really, really great here. I mean, the attention to detail is excellent on the service from the staff, the food, the design of the villas has been amazing. You know, you've got the wood with the stone, so you've got like the earth elements pulled in, the crisp white against the really dark wood, like really, it just makes a difference. The real wood floors, it's just been really, oh, one of our bikes fell over, babe. The wind is a little outrageous out here, we don't have to say. Like, some nights it's so windy that you can just like hear the waves crashing against the villa at night. So
and there's the little bikes that they give you.
Yeah, these are the bikes. Oh wait, the bell. The bell. So this is the front, like we're out the front door. So you can see this is the boardwalk jetty that we were talking about. This is one of the other beaches. And that's the main island right there that we're looking out at. So the jetty goes across to the main island. And that's where the restaurants and the beach bar and all of those kinds of things are at.
And over there is where you could do activities. There's boats that you could take to go fishing. There's jet skis that you could
water
rent.
Skis, paddle boards. It's like the dive center. So you can do all kinds of stuff kind of out there. So everything is really, really close. It doesn't take 5 minutes to ride anywhere on the island.
It doesn't.
Yeah. So again, if you guys are watching this on the replay, let us know, #replay. I know it is the middle of the night in the on the East Coast of the United States, so let us know if you're watching on the replay. And we appreciate it. And if you guys want to do what we do, stay tuned. We'll teach you how.
And there's also an island transportation.
Yes, this is the buggy that we were talking about. There's the buggy.
If you need a ride,
yes,
they got you covered.
Yep, they'll come get you 24/7. You just call 24/7. You call, and they'll send a buggy out to get you and take you to the main island. But we've pretty much chosen to ride the bikes everywhere.
So yeah, this is our water villa, what it looks like from the front. We've shown you everything now.
That's what we have, guys. Thank you so much for those of you who joined us live. There's people going by the bikes.
Yeah.
It's a thing. And for those watching the replay, #replay, let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the replay.
Yes, and please share with those who have
Share
not been
this.
to the Maldives. Let them see a little slice of heaven. This is what it's like in Southeast Asia, out in the middle of the Indian Ocean and the Arabian Sea. And I see comments, I can't read them from here.
Yeah.
Let's see. You're welcome, Daphne. Yes, Christina, it is absolutely spectacular. Yes, Wayne, if you hosted a retreat here, it would be for business. Absolutely. We'll have to see. I don't know what they have for meeting space. We didn't really see any meeting space, but again, thank you guys for the well wishes on our recent nuptials. A week and a day now. We're like expert at marriage.
We are. So, I'm Kimanzi.
I'm Cindy.
We're the constables.
Yes, we are.
We're Mr. and Mrs. now.
Yeah, we are. Yay.
So thanks for watching this, guys.
Yes, thanks, guys.
And sharing is caring. And let us know if you're watching the replay.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody.
Good night.